Hello and welcome to Know Your Faith series. I am Collins, and today we'll be discussing about why we should believe in the Pope. The Pope is the head of the Catholic Church and the sovereign of the Vatican City State. Now, the word Pope comes from the Greek word papas and the Latin word papa, both which means father. Now, the first Pope of the Church was Saint Peter, as Christ himself bestowed this role upon him when he said, "You are Peter, and you shall be the rock on which my church will be built." Now, since Saint Peter, we've had about 266 popes, from Saint Peter to Saint John Paul to Saint John Paul I to John Paul II to Benedict XVI, and now we have Pope Francis I. But over the years, a lot of people have been asking questions as to why we should believe in just one person as the head of the church. The papal infallibility is a dogma of the church that states that in virtue of the promise of Jesus to Peter, the Pope is preserved from the possibility of error when in exercise of his office as the shepherd and teacher of all Christians. Now, this basically means that the Pope cannot make any mistake when exercising his power as the head of the church. This is not to say that the Pope cannot make any mistake at all as a human, but once he is in the power or that seat as the head of the church, he cannot make any error. Infallible, according to the Catholic Encyclopedia, says that it means more than a simple de facto absence of error. So, like I said, this basically means that once he is in power and exercising his power as the head of the Catholic Church, he cannot make any error. So, saying that, asking a question why we should believe in the Pope is like asking why you should believe or why you should obey your father or your professors in school or your senior prefects in your school or the president of your department and stuff like that. They are figureheads and you should be able to respect authority. Try not to be skeptical to authorities or always claim woke or try to always counter anything that they say, but actually try to understand whatever it is that is coming from the authority. So like I said, the Pope in his role is never prone to error. So that is one reason why you should always believe whatever the Pope teaches, because he's led by the Spirit of God, which has been bestowed upon him. Another reason is the fact that for a mere leadership, for the fact that he's a leader and that we should respect authority as we do in our homes, in our schools, and wherever we find ourselves. So that's it for today, guys. I'm sure that you've been able to understand why we should believe without doubt what the Pope teaches us. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining us. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share this content. So till I come your way next time, be bold and be Catholic.